On the way now, all in front. He's second by Sense of Joy, and rushing up now is Excel to take the leader. It's now Excel followed by Sky Warrior now, but outside down in third, Milasso, then followed by Sense of Joy, who's racing in fourth. Down in fifth now is Sabi Mue, then followed by Amazing Ayla and Kirsten Close, and halfway down they travel, rushing up Sky Warrior now, but outside is Sky Warrior now takes the lead by some 3 lengths. Is Sky Warrior, Excel, Milasso, nobody outside, and followed by Sabi Mue, Amazing Island, excellent line, then followed by Sense of Joy, while Kirsten Close still running in the tail of the field. And as they race a far turn, now Sky Warrior with 2 lengths leader, try to get closer in. Second is Milasso, then followed by Excel, 4 to 5 to 6 lengths now in behind them, Amazing Isla. Then here comes Sense of Joy. 1 second final turn now. It is still Sky Warrior extending his lead now to about 7 lengths. Milasso racing second, Sense of Joy, Excel, but is still Sky Warrior leads by some 10, and finally Sky Warrior. Second, Sense of Joy, Milasso, Excel, Amazing Isla, Kirsten Close, and Sabi Mue.
What are times of our unofficial winner? Number 6 horse Sky Warrior, 126.4 for 1400 meter distance. Clips of 14 and a fraction, 22 and a fraction, 23 and a fraction, finishing at 26. Sky Warrior, ridden by C.S. Pare Jr., owned by Mr. Nino Mark Gamboa. Filomeno Fernandez is the conditioner.
Horses out, it's a scramble for front position. Moving up in the middle fortune is a grand jackpot. Whirlwind is running by the rail together with Don Pedro. Beautiful Yana comes next, beyond compare. Grand jackpot, Don Pedro. Beautiful Yana, Whirlwind moving up beyond compare on the outside. Carmela's lap, then followed by Light Better. Grand jackpot, Don Pedro on the outside second. And in third by a gap of 2 lengths beyond compare. Light Better, Beautiful Yana. Carmela's love, Whirlwind is running by the rail. Then comes Dorian. On the outside, Sweep Andre by the rail is top filling. Alongside is Shades Green. Back to the leader, Don Pedro moving up. Down on the inside now is Carmela's Love. Grand Jackpot, Beautiful Yan on the outside. Whirlwind also moving up. Carmela's Love, Don Pedro, Beautiful Yan on the outside. And moving up now on the outside, Sweep Andre Light Better. Whirlwind also moving up is Art Seb on the outside. Now we have Carmela's Love, the leader by a length on the outside. Beautiful Yana, Sweep Andre on the brother outside. Art Seb in between horses. Carmela's Love by about 2 lengths. Sweep Andre. Art Seb is going singing the middle portion. Carmela's Love. Art Seb. Sweep Andre on the outside. Art Seb takes the lead. Carmela's Love. Sweep Andre is now Art Seb. A long shot. And finally Art Seb. Second is Carmela's Love. Then comes 10. Sweep Andre close. Shade Green, 6. Beautiful Yana.
What are clockings of our unofficial winner?
There. On the way now, all in front. Is second by The Best of My Love, followed by Trump Peter Sabel. Right behind in third, down in fourth now by Sunny Clay. And as they leave the shooter, the gray one or the white one, that is The Best of My Love. Lisa back to about 3 lengths, followed by Isabella. And Trump Peter 4 lengths, but back to Isabel. Sunny Clay, here comes River Rose. Then followed by American Parayan. Next on line now, Brian Lightning. Then followed by Para Samasa. Next on line now, Elizabeth Joy. Then followed over by one Barang Cabrera. And as they race on a straight mile, Paul Trump Peter now takes the lead by some 3 lengths, followed by the best of my love. River Rose moving up now in the middle, and around the outside, Sabel, but he's still Peter as he passes the last 400 now. Peter by some 4 lengths, followed now by River Rose, Sabel now by the outside, and done by the inside, the best of my love, and rushing up now, Brian Lightning, but he's still Peter, River Rose in the middle, Sabel, done by the inside now, moving up para sa masa, but he's still Peter, River Rose, done by the inside, but he's still Peter, second River Rose, third para sa masa, close up Bell, Grand Lightning, and American Paraya.
A close-up look to the unofficial winner, Trump Peter, doing eclipse of 13, 22 and a fraction, 23 and a fraction, finishing at 27 and a fraction for a total time of 1 minute 26.4 for 1400.
Horses out, Iceman, biglang buho, Supreme Dynasty, Tanori inside, Success of Times, moving up the warriors, there is money for Bipani, together with Lemon Sudan Paul, Iceman, Success of Times, Sky Lover, Supreme Dynasty, rushing up warriors, money for Bipani, kaboom, down on the inside 6, then followed by French Letter, make a difference, back to the leader, Red still, Success of Times, money for Bipani, now warrior outside second, it's now money for Bipani, Success of Times in second, Sky Lover in third, Supreme Dynasty in fourth, Kaboom in fifth, then followed by Iceman, biglang buhos, French Letter, make a difference, then on the inside Escondido and Limon Sudan Pauls, with money for Bipani, now by about 2 lengths, Kaboom to take second, Success of Times, then followed by Sky Lover, and it's still money for Bipani, by a length, Kaboom now to take second, and in third, Success of Times, here comes Supreme Dynasty in fourth, but money for Bipani still in front, Kabumari outside second, Supreme Dynasty, and it's still money for Bipani, Kabumari outside, Supreme Dynasty in third, and it's still money for Bipani by a lane, Kabumari outside, Supreme Dynasty, and it's still money for Bipani, Kaboom, Supreme Dynasty, money for Bipani, refuses to surrender, back to 3 lengths lead, and finally, money for Bipani, Kaboom, then comes Supreme Dynasty Escondido. Biglang buhos.
A close-up look to the unofficial winner, money for Bipani, and CS Pare doing eclipse of 14, 23 and a fraction, another 23 and a fraction, finishing at 26 and a fraction for a total time of 1 minute 27.8 for 1400.
Horses out, we have Super Daily then, past the begin, Brown Fire Rate, moving up now, outside is a double touch, Super Daily then is running by the rails with the money, Brown Fire Rate is running by the rail, then followed the Barari outside by Chocolate Thunder, now we have Super Daily then, the leader by a neck, Ari outside, double touch, and in third position, with the money, running by the rail is Brown Fire Rate, then followed by California King alongside, moving up is a Don Lucas, that's still Super Daily then by a neck. On the outside second, still is on double touch. Sweet the money, trying to get closer in third, then followed by Brown Pirate in fourth. California King in fifth position. It's still Super Daily then double touch. On the outside, Sweet the money still in third. Here comes Brown Pirate coming closer in fourth position. And it's still Super Daily then double touch. Sweet the money, Brown Pirate now on the outside board. It's still Super Daily then double touch, moving up now, Brown Pirate on the outside with the money. As the field turns for home, Brown Pirate takes the lead. Double touch on the outside second, and in third comes with the money, then followed by California King, and it's still Brown Pirate now racing away by about 6 lengths over Sweet the Money, California King, Diderel, double touch, and finally it's Brown Pirate second.
They're open, racing now, all in front. is second by Tadeus. Moving up, will now easy way. And as they leave the shoot, Tadeus and rushing up now by the outside, victorious baby lean in between horses now is Mangna Noah. And halfway down they travel now, it is still victorious baby lean moving up Magnano. Tadeus at the rail and 2 lengths for the back now to big battle. Around the outside now is style and profile. But still Tadeus now takes the lead and moving up Magnano in between horses. Around the outside now victorious baby lean and 4 lengths away now style and profile alongside this big battle. And as they race last 600 now victorious baby lean hanging on with half length leader. Tadeus running in second 2 lengths for the back now Magnano. Style and profile big battle moving up but will now Wolf 359 final turn now Tadeus running by the wheel victorious baby lean up on the outside. Wolf 359 coming close now in third down to the finish now. Tadeus victorious baby lean Wolf 359 on your rail body still Tadeus now by the outside and finally Tadeus big Wolf 359 victorious baby lean and followed by style and profile Magnano. And boss, ako naman. There. Open racing now, all in front. Is second by Sing a new song. Then around the outside now, tops are in the middle portion of Parisian Life. Done by the inside, Cerveza. And as they leave the shoot now, sing a new song. Tops are now by the outside, lying back to Parisian Life. Moving up now is Polarium. And as they settle now, tops are in front by a line coming up now, followed by sing a new song, Parisian Life, Flywheel, sneaking down from the inside, and followed by Solarium. Here comes Han City, the top favorite now in the middle portion. And as they race the last 600, tops are still in front by Sam 3 lengths, followed by sing a new song, Polarium, Flywheel, then followed by Parisian Life. And as they reach the last 400 now, tops are hanging on a 3 lengths leader, followed by sing a new song now by the outside, Flywheel and Polarium down to the finish now. Tops are still in front by Sam 3 lengths, sing a new song, Parisian Life, done for the inside, Flywheel down to the finish now. Still tops are Lizzie Balang can sing a new song for the outside and nearing the finish line, going to win from start to finish. Top Star, second close. Precise move, sing a new song 12. That's Concrete Solution.
And let's see the pace breakdown of Top Star, 13, 22 and a fraction, 23 finishing at 26. Impressive run, 1 minute, 24.8 seconds.
Horses out is Grumble for front position. Moving up now, Aria outside. Golden Aria together with Give Me a Break. Running by the rally starting paid. Echiran Run Aria outside. And followed by Ginger Cat is Spaghetti Pababa. Echiran Run is starting paid. Give Me a Break in the middle portion. Then followed over Aria outside by Golden Aria. Margot is Spaghetti Pababa. Running by the rally Sting. Then followed by Ginger Cat. Red Stel Echiran Run by Alen Happy standing paid now to take second. And in third, Give Me a Break, Golden Aria in fourth, Sting in fifth, is Spaghetti Pababa Aria outside, and followed by Margot. Blue Thunder comes next, Aria outside, is Ginger Cat. Red Stel Echiran Run is standing paid, is running by the listing in third position, Golden Aria. Echiran Run still the leader by a length, down or inside is standing paid, is Sting in third position. Here comes his Spaghetti Pababa Aria outside, Red Stel Echiran Run by about 2 lengths, and in second, standing paid. Here comes his Sting, now Aria outside to take second. Red Stel Echiran Run is Sting, now Aria outside second. Red Stel Echiran Run is Sting, now moving up Aria outside. It's now Sting, Echiran Run is running by the second. Sting, Echiran Run, Sting running Aria outside. Echiran Run is running by the Sting, Echiran Run. And during the finish line, it's going to be Sting, Echiran Run, then comes Spaghetti Pababa. 9 Ginger Cat, standing paid.
And here's the quarter clockings of number 3 horse Sting. 14, 23, 24 and a fraction, finishing at 27. That's 128.6 total time for 1400 meter distance. Sting ridden by J.